So we've shared a bunch of stuff to the Commons, but what does it all mean in terms of me? Well, let's real quick go to my dashboard. Okay, so I've got several courses here. I've got a Canvas course that's actually this course that I'm currently working on. Here's the Sandbox course I've been using as an example, and here is a blank course called Mark's course. And let's say that these two thumbnails, the Sandbox course and Mark's course, represented sections of the same kind of course. So let's say they were both Biology 1406 sections. Or let's say this one is a Biology 1406, but this one is a Biology 1408, a non-majors biology course. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and click on this guy here. And the first thing I want to show you is I want to show you how I can import that quiz. So let's say that that quiz, while I wrote it for a 1406 course, I thought it was a really good quiz that I'd like to integrate into my 1408 course. Well, I can do that. I can click here on Import from the Commons. I can come over here to Shared, and I can find my example quiz. And I'm going to click on the title for that quiz, and I'm going to choose to import that into Mark's course. So it says I have successfully started the import. It may take a little while for me to see these changes in that course. So now if I come over to Mark's course, let's see if I've got some content built in. Let's go to quizzes. And you'll notice now that example quiz is here in Mark's course. Okay, so that's all well and good for a single assignment, but what if this wasn't a 1408 course? What if this was another 1406 section where I had put all that time and effort into this Sandbox course that has all of my 1406 content? I don't want to just have to go to every single quiz I created, every single assignment. I just want to move the whole course over here. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to come to Mark's course and I'm going to do two things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this course. I want to actually get rid of that quiz. I want to set this back to its initial state. So to do that, you go to Settings in your nav bar, and then over here on the right hand side, you click Reset Course Content. This resets the entire course, and you get a warning. So I doubt many of you are going to do this. I'm doing it as an example. Okay, so I'm going to reset all of my course content. It tells me it's irreversible. I can't do anything. My course has now officially been reset. The quiz is gone, everything. Okay, so if we look here in quizzes, that quiz is gone. So let's go to the home page, and we're going to import the entire course that I have sitting in the Commons. So I'm going to click Import from Commons. I'm going to go to Shared, and I'm going to click on the Sandbox course for me. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to choose Mark's course, because that's where I want to import it to. And then I'll just simply click Import. Now this is going to take a little while, but let's go ahead and check in on Mark's course. Okay, so I'm going to go over again. You can just, if you want to, you can go to your dashboard. I could go to my dashboard and I can click on Mark's course. And if I go and I start looking, notice some of these are still grayed out, which means that the import is still potentially happening here. So let me go ahead and start looking to see if the import has successfully completed yet. All right, so there are all the assignments that I've finished in the other course. The modules are going to be built out. And now let's look at the home page, and you'll notice the home page has been updated as well. So I have successfully imported that entire course into this course. So if I'm working with two 1406 sections, I could technically be building out one of them and then share that content to the Commons and import it into my other courses. And that would make it to where I'm super efficient. I'm not having to rebuild the same course, or as we did with Blackboard, I'm not having to export and import and export and import. I'm simply doing it all in the Commons. Now you may be saying, well, okay, that's all well and good, but how is this more beneficial? In theory, we're still doing an export to the commons and then an import to the course. So why is this beneficial? And I'm going to show you that in the next tutorial. So in the next tutorial, we'll talk about updates that we make to commons content or courses.